Hi, everybody. Welcome again to Enjoy English School. I'm Bruce.
And I'm Laurie.
We're here for you today in our Just So You Know category or part of your magazine. And that Just So You Know means, well, I've got some interesting information. You can live without it, but you might find it interesting, so I'm going to share it with you.
没错. And what are we going to talk about today?
Oh, we'll be talking about the sounds people make when they play tennis.
是的，所以呢，今天来到我们生活快递的单元啊，那么要来看到的文章非常的有趣，中文的标题叫做"喊那么大声，吓到我了"啊。那所以呢，这个英文的标题比较清楚啦，告诉我们说为什么网球选手们他们都会这样子吼叫呢？会这样子喊出这个声音呢？这是我们今天文章要来跟大家分享的一个有趣的资讯。
Okay, let's begin. First paragraph, first sentence. The sounds of tennis are unlike those in other sports. Well, there are all kinds of sounds in any sport, but we're going to be talking about the sounds that the players make. Those who are playing the sport or playing the game tend to make different kinds of sounds depending on what they do for the sport.
没错，所以呢，首先我们来看到第一段的第一句，讲到说啊，这个网球所发出的这个声音呢，跟其他的运动所发出的声音是不一样的啊。这里我们看到的 are unlike those， 那个 those 指的就是 those sounds 啊。所以呢，刚刚提到是网球的选手们所发出的声音，与其他运动的选手发出的并不一样。
For example, what sport makes this sound?
I don't know.
I didn't think you would.
Okay.
Swimming.
Oh, and that makes sense. Okay.
But we're talking about tennis, so let's get back. Before most players hit the ball, of course, that's the tennis ball, they let out a loud grunt. You can let out a sound from your throat, and a grunt is that kind of, you're working very hard. Maybe you even hurt a little bit.
所以呢，接下来讲到了啊，在大部分的选手，这边当然指的是网球的选手了啊，他们呢击中球之前啊，他们呢都会这个发出一声很大声的喊声啊，或者很大的一声吼声。那么这里的话，我们看到的 let out， 它可以指释放啊，或者是放出，那也可以指发出啊。所以像这里的发出一个很大的这个喊声啊，那你也可以 let out， 比如说 a laugh 或者 a cry 啊，都可以啊，都是发出的意思。
Okay, so far so good. We know most of that already, but the question is, does this grunt help them play better? By grunting, do tennis players have some kind of advantage? It helps them to play the game of tennis better?
所以呢，接下来呢，这个作者说，那问题就在问题来了，问题就是呢，这样子的喊声，这样子的吼声，这样子的吼法呢，会不会帮助这个他们，当然是指这些选手们呢，打得比较好呢？所以有什么样的优势吗？那刚刚 Bruce 老师用到一个字，我们可以把它学起来，叫做 advantage. Can we spell that, please?
ADVANTAGE. 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 Well, to find out, we have a question, so we need an answer. To find out, researchers carried out a study. Carry out is one of many verbs we can use with this idea of researchers or scientists trying to find out the answer to something. Conduct is a very common one. C-O-N-D-U-C-T. C-O-N-D-U-C-T. The researchers conducted a study.
Or perform.
Excellent. Performed.
Can we spell that, please?
P-E-R-F-O-R-M. P-E-R-F-O-R-M. They performed a study.
好，所以接下来这句我们看到他是说，那么为了要找出这个答案了，那么研究者们他们就进行了一项研究。所以刚刚呢这边补充的是进行，你除了可以用 carry out 之外，你也可以用2个动词，分别是 conduct 跟 perform 啊。那通常你要进行的后面也并不仅仅是 a study 之外呢，你其实也可以进行的一个，比如说 experiment 啊，或者是一个 survey 都可以。
Well, before we can answer that question, let's take a break. Okay, welcome back. Let's continue now. They measured the speed of college tennis players hitting tennis balls over the net. They, of course, are these researchers or scientists or maybe medical people who are trying to study the human body and what we do, why we do it, and so on. And they were measuring, they use equipment to find out how fast something is going, how many feet per second, for example, meters per second, whatever, of college tennis players hitting tennis balls over the net. So as they played, they had equipment to measure the speed of the ball.
没错，所以接下来呢，我们就来开始了解他们进行的这项研究了嘛。所以讲到 they 就是这些研究者们呢，他们去 measured 就是去测量这里是当动词用，测量什么呢？测量大学网球选手们他们击球过网的这个球速所以这里的速度呢，显然是指这个球速。那么呢，就像刚刚这个老师讲到的我们呢这个网球选手们可能这个在击球的时候这个速度呢跟我们这个研究是有相关的，所以在后面我们会看到为什么他们要测量这个速度。
The first time the players were hitting the ball or playing a game, the players were told not to make any sounds. Now that's unnatural if you're used to it, but you can control yourself, and that's part of their experiment.
没错，所以呢，接下来讲到第一次击球过网的时候呢，选手们 were told not to 被告知不要不要什么呢 ？make any sounds 不要发出任何的声音。
The second time, they were allowed to grunt, so that would be a more natural movement and play for the players.
没错，而第2次的时候呢 ，they 就是指这个选手们呢，他们就 were allowed to 被允许呢，可以怎么样呢？去 grunt 就是去发出那个喊声了那这里的 be allowed to 被允许去做什么？那通常呢是一个比较积极性、正式的一个允许的时候，你都可以用 be allowed to 那有时候你可能会看到另外一个字是 permit 这个字。That's what you are writing. I know. 这就叫默契，这样所以呢 ，permit 这个字我们也请 Bruce 老师拼一下。
Permit. Permit. Permit.
好，所以呢，这2个都是指这种蛮有正式的感觉，去允许、去许可这样子的一个用法。
The results showed that. Now, the results at the end of the experiment or the test, we want to know what happened. We can call that the results. It showed that after measuring the tennis balls, on average, that means generally speaking, players hit the ball 4 to 5% faster when they grunted. So by making a sound, they hit the ball harder to make it go faster.
没错，所以接下来呢，这个实验的结果啦因为这个上面这个2个其实是一个实验，所以实验的结果的 results， 它呢就显示出了平均来讲的话呢，选手们他们有发出喊声的时候呢，他们击球的这个速度快了4%到5%。
Scientists believe, now we're saying scientists or researchers, either one, this is because, this means the result that we talked about. By grunting, they hit the ball harder and therefore faster. How does this happen? It's because grunting helps players tighten their muscles, which gives them more power. I haven't tried that yet. Grunting, when you want to lift furniture, for example, heavy furniture, most people will make that sound, and they tighten their muscles. They tighten their throat muscles too, and that makes them grunt.
没错，所以刚刚呢，这个布鲁斯老师示范的这个另外一种，你常常有可能发出这种声音的，就是在抬这个很重的家具的时候，你也会这个出这样的声音，也是一个很自然的反应。那么呢，这里最后这一句看到他说，科学家们认为这个是因为这个发出喊叫声呢，有助于选手们呢来绷紧他们的肌肉，而绷紧他们的肌肉这件事呢，也会给他们更多的力量。
Okay, we've been talking about those who are hitting the ball and grunting. What is that relationship? Now we're going to find out after the break the relationship between grunting and the other player. Okay, welcome back, and let's finish up with our last paragraph. Grunting can also have an effect on the other player. We know that if you grunt, you'll become stronger for a short period of time. But if you're playing a game of tennis, is there anything that happens to the other player? We'll find out.
没错，那接下来呢，就刚刚这个布鲁斯老师在休息前讲的一样，我们接下来这一段看到的是，那么这种发出喊叫声的行为，它对你的对手，也就是另外一位选手，它有什么样的影响？所以你看到这一段的第一句就讲到了，这个发出喊叫声其实也会对于另外一位选手有影响。那这边的另外一位 the other 呢，它是因为这个显然是单打不管是男单或女单但是呢是你自己以及另外一个人两个人，所以呢这个你的对手你可以 the other player 你也可以这样子翻那其实指的当然就是你以外的另外一位选手。
A loud grunt can slow down their reaction times. Now, there refers to the other player or other players in general. If you make a sound, a grunting sound, it can affect them. A-F-F-E-C-T. E-F-F-E-C-T is the noun, the verb of the same sound, but it's spelled A-F-F-E-C-T. How will it affect the other player? It may slow down their reaction times. I think if they hear the grunt, they start to focus on that and they stop paying attention to what's happening in the game.
蛮有可能是这样的所以呢，接下来这一句他讲到说，一个很大声的喊叫或很大声的吼声呢，它呢可以降低或者是减慢我们来讲减慢呢他们的这个反应时间。好，首先看到这个 there 这个他们指的是什么？就是前一句讲到那个 the other player， 只是他这边换成是复数，那就有点像刚刚布鲁斯老师讲的，可能是一个 generally 的 speaking。所以呢，你的对手们所以他这里变成这样子翻。但是如果你这个前一句跟着他，你也用单数，其实也可以所以呢，这个减慢了他们的，然后呢，这个反应时间，那因为既然是他们的对手们的，所以这里的反应时间呢也变成了复数 reaction times 那这里的话，如果你想把它当成是一个反应时间的一个概念，而不是去算这个数量来讲的话，如果你看到它是用这个单数也是可以的。
This makes it harder to follow where the ball is going. Again, I think this is the story here. We're playing tennis, and I make a loud sound like that, and it's startling. People hear it, and when you hear something, you start to pay attention to that, so you're not going to be all in the game. You won't pay attention to the ball coming towards you. You're still reacting to that grunting sound.
所以呢，这里布鲁斯老师给他下了一个很清楚的一个说明讲到说呢，因为this 是指这样子的一个吼叫声或者喊叫声呢，它使得这个 it harder makes it harder 让这件事变得更困难。什么事呢？就是要去 follow where the ball is going， 就是去追球要去的方向，球往哪个方向去，要追球的这个难度呢就变高了。那就是像刚刚布鲁斯老师提到的，而且呢，因为你的这个声音让你分散了注意力，所以你停止pay attention to， 就是指呢原本的注意力是放在球上面的，但是你停止了，然后呢被这个声音所分散，那因此呢可能这样子降低了你的反应时间。
So our researchers have been studying about the sounds people make when people play tennis. Scientists also learned that the pitch of the grunt also matters. It's not just the grunting, how loud it is. Pitch refers to how high or low a sound is. And somehow that's going to make a difference. And in the next sentence, we find out what that difference is.
然后接下来呢，除了讲到这个喊声对于对手的影响之外呢，接下来这句讲到了科学家们呢，他们也发现了，就是呢 ，the pitch 指的是那个音调啊，什么的音调呢？你那个喊出来的那个喊声、那个吼声的音调啊，也是有关系的。这里的 also matters， 这里的 matter 是一个动词啊，那它也可以当名词来用，像有时候我们看到是当这个一个问题啦，或一个事情啊，比如说 a matter of life and death， 讲一个生死攸关的事情。那但是在这里的话，当动词指的是对什么事情大有影响或者有重大关系，在这里就可以这样子用。
What's the matter?
Good one.
What is important? What is meaningful?
That's right.
Well, let's go on to another study by our researchers showed that when male tennis players grunted in a higher voice or pitch, they lost more matches. So I guess people expect men, male tennis players, men who play tennis are going to have low voices and powerful sounds instead of, that's not a grunt. And if they say that, maybe they already feel they don't feel confident in their own power. We don't know the reason, but that was the result of studies when they measured the pitch of male tennis players.
没错。所以接下来讲到另一个研究啊，就显示出了当这个男性的网球选手，他们呢以比较高的声音来发出那个喊声或发出那个吼声的时候呢，他们输掉的比赛是比较多的。
Where's my lighter? Where's my lighter? I lost my matches.
Oh, that's another meaning of match. Thank you.
That's right. I forgot to talk about the matches here. Of course, match, 火柴, is something for those of you who smoke. But here, a match is a measure of games played in the sport of tennis. Now, if you lose more matches, you're not doing very well in tennis. And one of the reasons, if you're a male player, apparently, you should be using a lower and more powerful sound, and you may win more games. When you're playing tennis, if you grunt in a lower voice and have more power in the sound of the grunt, it may mean you're more confident, or maybe you feel as strong as you can when you are trying to win a game. Because male players, if they have a higher pitch when they grunt, it may show that they're shy, they're insecure, they're not sure that they're going to win. Maybe it has some connection like that, but they did find that male players with a higher pitch lost more games, they lost more matches.
没错，所以这里的话呢，因为文章中并没有讲到为什么，他只告诉我们结果，所以刚刚布鲁斯老师试着在分析那个可能性，就是这个男性发出比较低，然后比较这个强壮的声音的时候，可能会让自己觉得比较 confident 哦，比较自信。这个字也蛮好的，我们拼一下好不好
CONFIDENT confident.
没错。但是不论呢原因是怎么样，但是至少我们看到研究结果告诉我们是发出的吼叫声呢比较高的男性选手们，他们输掉的比赛就比较多了。
So, don't be shy the next time you play tennis. Now, shy is the opposite of confident. So if you're confident, you may win more games. If you're shy, you probably won't.
没错，所以他结论呢告诉你说，所以呀，这个下一次你打网球的时候，可千万不要害羞。
Be loud and grunt your way to victory. If you want to win games, grunt in a low voice powerfully.
所以他最后告诉你说，大声的吼出你前往胜利的路吧。
Okay, now we have a couple of minutes left. Let's review something that we started to talk about. That was the verbs allow and permit. And much easier than that is let, L-E-T. Let somebody do something is to allow or permit them to do it.
没错，所以这里呢，我们刚刚讲到的 allow 或者是 permit 这两个，其实也就等于比较口语的 let 这个，所以你可以三个一起背，那都是让或允许、许可的意思。
Also, remember, I'll repeat this too, we're reviewing, we mentioned have an effect on, an effect, E-F-F-E-C-T, but A will affect B. As a verb, it changes to A-F-F-E-C-T, but it has the same sound.
没错，所以这里的话提醒大家的是 effect 我们把它当名词，就像我们本文中出现的 have an effect on something。那么呢，如果把它换成动词的话呢，刚刚这个 Bruce 老师已经拼给大家了，字首变成了 A 那这个时候呢，它是动词来使用的。那其实effect 有一个这个结果的意思。然后呢，其实它很相近的有一个字，也想请 Bruce 老师拼一下，是 consequence。
Ooh, C-O-N-S-E-Q-U-E-N-C-E. Enough E's for you? C-O-N-S-E-Q-U-E-N-C-E. That's the noun. Consequence is the result of something.
是的，如果你想要一个比较长的字的话，可以用这个。
Well, that's it for today's program.
我们呢也希望大家，如果想要我跟 Bruce 老师陪你们在复习的话呢，到这个 YouTube 上面打入常春藤搜寻，就有我们两个陪你来复习这个课文咯。
Until the next time,
bye-bye.
第26页，生活快递，喊那么大声，吓到我了。
Why do tennis players grunt? The sounds of tennis are unlike those in other sports. Before most players hit the ball, they let out a loud grunt. The question is, does this grunt help them play better? To find out, researchers carried out a study. They measured the speed of college tennis players hitting tennis balls over the net. The first time, the players were told not to make any sounds. The second time, they were allowed to grunt. The results showed that, on average, players hit the ball 4 to 5% faster when they grunted. Scientists believe this is because grunting helps players tighten their muscles, which gives them more power. Grunting can also have an effect on the other player. A loud grunt can slow down their reaction times. This makes it harder to follow where the ball is going. Scientists also learned that the pitch of the grunt also matters. Another study showed that when male tennis players grunted in a higher voice, they lost more matches. So, don't be shy the next time you play tennis. Be loud and grunt your way to victory.